Alright, welcome back, guys. Why are you drinking your...
I'm drinking.
Really?
He got me mid...
Well, let me know before I'm
Mid-swig.
about to go. You can see my hand about to hit the record button. Just let me know.
They know I'm here.
They know you're here, but like...
They can feel it.
They can feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Feel what?
There would be a missing void if I
gel in
wasn't
your
here.
hair?
I don't... Excuse me, I don't use gel.
Are you above that?
No, man.
I seen that Axe hair
Pompeii.
gel in your hair.
No, it's Pompeii.
Well, you used to use Axe hair gel.
Yeah, it's true.
I seen you use it.
I need to use the spike gel because I got shorter hair now. So I need to use the spike gel to make it look
Don't tell me. Don't look at me like I'm your fiance. I don't care.
Oh, you care.
I don't.
Nah, it is. He likes it when I look good. Makes
I
him feel good.
Do not. You're a liar. So we talked about Yu-Gi-Oh last time.
Yeah,
and
Yu-Gi-Oh.
tragic Yu-Gi-Oh stories.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any tragic Pokemon stories?
I wasn't allowed to play the card game, obviously.
I didn't mean the card game. I just meant in general. Maybe in the game.
No, because like you can just reload.
Reload.
Like I never played like the Nuzlocke mode.
Which we gotta do, by the way.
Oh,
or I'll
God.
do it. I'll do it. I don't care. But
I hope that's one thing I hope they have on a new Pokemon game, like a legit in-game Nuzlocke mode.
they won't have that.
No, because
It's for kids.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have that.
Yeah.
I mean, even though...
Hey, your Pokemon, your Pikachu died. How does that make you feel, Tommy?
Well,
You're a terrible human being.
well, it's weird though, because like Pokemon, like Nintendo knows this for kids, but they are acknowledging. I noticed, like, and I think in the most recent games, they have acknowledged that a good amount of their fans are adults.
Oh, they have
young
to.
adults.
They would have to.
Well, I noticed it in the games themselves. I've been hearing about like they have like slightly like adult references in some ways or another.
That's been like media forever. Like you always have like understand that there's gonna be adults either actually playing or like watching their kids watch the shows or play the game, so they have to give them some entertainment factors. Mm-hmm.
So you have no tragic.
No tragic Pokemon.
Then
stories.
how about we transition to? Did you ever find a shiny Pokemon on accident?
No. And okay, so okay, maybe I do
you
have
said a little too defiant.
Maybe I do have a tragic Pokemon story that I forgot about.
Good.
Okay,
Glad I brought this up.
so what was it? X and Y. Okay, so X and Y comes out, and which I love X and Y. It was the first like.
I didn't like that one.
No, because I liked it. It was actually the last one I played all the way through.
Uh-huh.
I liked it because it was it was that first one with the new battle sequences that were a little bit more like, less sprites and more 3D animations.
Yeah.
Storyline wasn't all that great, but whatever. I didn't really pay attention to it.
Who does?
And it didn't have Growlithe, so that kind of sucked. Or at least not that I found. Maybe he does after. I'm playing it. I'm playing it just as much as anyone else that I know, right? And then I start hearing people like, "Oh, I found a shiny!" Like, "Oh, I found a shiny!" Like, everyone's finding shinies. I don't know if it was if it was increased, like the shiny rate was.
Whoa! Oh, dang, that's no good.
I don't know what you just did, but
well then.
I don't think you can slide. I think the sliding is what did it.
I did slide. Yeah, no sliding for me.
Probably no sliding.
Sorry, Coco.
Anyway, so I don't know if they increased if any of you know, if you've done research that if they increased the shiny rate.
They didn't increase the shining rate. They just found other ways to make it to where you can do it more easily.
No, I know that. Like I know that there's. I just gave him the disappointed look.
Don't look at me, David.
Anyway, no, I know that. Like because I'll get to that part of the story. But they weren't even doing that. Like the people.
Oh, they were just finding them random.
They were
encounters?
just either finding them randomly or finding them when they were breeding them.
Okay.
And one person in particular, a guy I worked with,
dang it,
found so many. Every day he'd come to work and be like, "I found another shiny. I found another shiny," and then like, so I'm like, I haven't found any. I was so mad, and then he took it too far.
Oh. You hear that? You hear that? Whoever this is, he's coming for you.
Took it too far.
Took it too far.
He's like, "Hey, David. Guess what? Like,
I know where this is going.
What? Guess what I found today? Like a shiny. Like, okay, I get it. You find shinies a lot. Like, not just a shiny. I found a Growlithe." And he just looks at me, and I was just like, "Trade it with me, like you know."
Stop. Hold on. Dang it. That's gonna be. Oh wait, no, I can do it another way. Never mind. I can do it a much easier way.
And it was like, well, like like what is it gonna take, like, to get that Growlithe? Like, I need that shiny Growlithe. Like,
what does shiny Growlithe look like? Is it just orange?
It's just orange.
Red? Or, okay.
It's orange, yeah. Anyway, and he's like $30. I'm like, you want $30? And he was like, yeah. It was like, why? Like,
how did this turn into extortion?
I know. I was like, that's way too much. Like, I love Growlithe, but it's just a digital thing. Like, eventually, like if I really wanted, I could get a Game Shark eventually and get a shiny Growlithe. Although that wouldn't be the same thing. Anyway, so not only that, but then I found out later he had not only just one, he had 2 shiny Growlithes, and he still wasn't gonna give me one. So yeah, I guess that's my tragic Pokemon moment. Was I still have never found a shiny, and someone tried to extort $30 out of me to get a shiny Growlithe from him. And I was so upset. But yeah, what about you?
Hold on. Okay, sorry. That was a high stressful situation for me. I don't have anything that tragic because I don't have a Pokemon I love as much as you love Growlithe.
That's true.
You like Growlithe like I like Crash.
Yeah, like I would go through any length. Like if it's Growlithe is in the game, I would go through any length to get him. Like, and that's another thing. Not to interrupt you, but before I forget,
how did I not?
I know they won't do it because it's too much of a Pokemon trope at this point.
Okay.
But I want.
What do you want?
The Pokemon, like, I don't want the starters. Like, the 3 starters that you always start with.
Oh, why?
Like, because it doesn't feel real.
What do you mean?
Okay, so, like, I'm a big role player.
Oh, jeez.
Like, I love role-playing games. I love to think about role-playing, and I like to... I just think about it a lot. That isn't real for the Pokemon world for a brand new trainer to just be given a super rare Pokemon.
Oh.
Because then automatically you have an advantage over that kid with a Rattata down the street. Like the kid just has a Rattata, you just roll up on him with a Charmander. You're just like...
What's weird is that if you remember from the show... From the very beginning of the show, they said every new trainer gets one of those starters. But when you start finding, youngsters and lasses in the beginning of the game, they don't have it. And it was like, why did you get one? Why do I get one?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I want a game where they just like... So there was a fan-made Pokemon RPG game,
which probably everyone already.
Pokemon online game.
Online game?
Yeah, it was online. It was multiplayer. MMO.
What
RPG.
the heck?
Yeah, like basically it was just Pokemon, but like everyone was in their same world, and you could actually trade with people and battle people just like in the city. Like you could go to like the normal cities.
I never heard about this.
Yeah.
Did Nintendo shut it down?
Well, yeah, but it's if you had downloaded it already, or you can still get it just by other means, of course.
Okay.
But in that game, you start out like they randomized 3 Pokemon that were in the 2 starting towns, 2 or 3 starting towns. So like you always have like a Rattata or a Zubat or something for a starting Pokemon. I want something like that where it's like, where it's more like a real feeling to me. I don't know how that comes across right, but like, yeah, that's what I want. But anyway. You were saying something about your experience.
I was going to.
I rudely interrupted you.
You did very much.
I do that.
I'm glad you caught that. I'm glad you caught it.
No.
Oh jeez, hold on a second. Hold on, this guy is just
spitting fire at you,
going nuts. Okay, so to go off with the shiny story, so I have found a few shinies, not many, but I have found a shiny gold duck once. No, shiny Psyduck. Sorry. In Gen 3 in the Safari Zone. It was kind of cool. But back in Gen 2 days, when I was a boy, when I was just a wee boy, oh jeez, I have stumbled across a shiny Rattata, right? And those, I think they're gray.
Yeah,
shiny Rattatas are gray, right?
Yeah,
and
like an actual mouse.
Yeah, and I was freaking out because I was like 9 or 10, and it was for everyone who remembers the game, I found it. So in the beginning of the game, you need to go make your way to Professor Elm, where Professor Oak is at, the Pokemon Professor. Some person, Mr. Pokemon or something.
Yeah, the one that made
And then Professor Oak is there too, and he gives you the Pokedex or something. Yeah, and then you make your way back to New Bark Town to talk
Can I
to the
guess
professor.
your heartache?
It'd be two. I'm pretty sure everyone else has already guessed it.
You didn't have a Pokeball.
I had no Pokeball.
Oh, I would.
I found it before you could get Pokeballs. So I wasn't given any because you're always given some.
Yeah.
I hadn't been given any yet.
Legitimately,
I had no Pokeballs, and I was so sad.
I would cry.
I was
legitimately
so
would
sad.
cry.
I was so sad. I almost cried.
I would have.
I was like, "Is there any way I could trick the game to just keep going, like let the battle go on, but let me continue to the Pokemon?"
Yeah, like legitimately, I would have a mental breakdown.
It was a sad day for me.
That would be horrible.
It was a sad day for a little. I didn't cry though, but it was heartbreaking.
So I guess this one is if you guys have.
So more of the story. More of the story is don't play Pokemon.
Well, I was about to say before I heard that before I heard that it was before you can even get Pokemon like Pokeballs. Always have a Pokeball on you.
Always.
Like, always. And that's like I've even though I've never found a shiny.
I'm supposed to do this. Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out how to do this because there's boxes in this secret path here, but it's tough to make your way back this way.
You do you, boo.
I gotta think of what to do.
You do you, boo.
Let's just do this. See what
Anyway,
happens.
like now, even though I've never found a shiny, I always have at least 10 Pokeballs with me at all times. Just because if I ever did that to myself, I would never be able to forgive myself for not having a Pokeball on me.
Especially if it was a Growlithe.
Oh wow. Okay, so like back when Pokemon Go first got big, right? And you would go to a park and the park would be full of hundreds of people.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like back in the heyday of it.
I love how it's already a heyday.
Yeah, because it's not that big anymore.
It's just,
now people are just
like,
doing it driving, and that's about it.
Well, it's 2 years. It's only 2 years old, and it's already like back in its day.
Yeah, back in its day. Yeah, like people still play it, but now they just play it when they're driving. They're not out in the park doing it like they used to. I was out there with my sister and her husband, walking around a park, and I finally found a Growlithe. Mm-hmm. 2 things happened.
What happened?
One.
Let me know. Tell me.
One. I didn't have a Pokeball on me at the time. And I was like, oh my god. But, as people know, thankfully, with Pokemon Go, in the middle of, like, a catch, they allow you to... what was that?
A bee.
Oh, okay. But you, like, dove into the ground, it looked like.
Oh, yeah, because you can do that in these little bits here. You can dive into the ground.
Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, you're allowed to, like, buy Pokemon, like, Pokeballs,
Okay.
So I get on, I'm like, okay, I said I wouldn't spend any money on this stupid game, but you know what? It's Growlithe.
Oh, you meant with real money?
Yeah, real money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? It's Growlithe. I need it. I'm gonna do it.
He needs it.
I need it. And I go on it, network's down. I couldn't buy anything. I was done at that point. I was like, guys, we're going home.
You had everyone go home?
Yeah, I mean, it was late anyway, but I was like, I'm done.
Dang it.
I'm not.
You just
Nope. I'm done with this crap.
You're like, I'm going home.
Yeah, so we went home.
This game sucks.
So, yeah. This is probably the last time I played it.
I just love you just
Not because of that, but like that was just the last time I played it. I was so upset.
Oh man, that does sound pretty tragic. Ah, dang it! Just like that. That was tragic too. All right, yeah, this level's like it's annoying to get to get the boxes in this level because you had to go through that secret level, then you have to make your way back down the alternate path. But the thing is, you have to go backwards, so you have to you have to tread carefully. But these bees pop up out of nowhere. I mean, you kind of get a sense of when they're going to come. But since we're talking everything, I can't listen out for them.
Always be spinning.
You can't. Well,
always
not in this
be
game.
Spinning.
OBS. Always be spinning.
Always be spinning.
Oh wait, ABS. My bad.
OBS.
I don't know where I got the O from. Wait, what? God, these bees.
Over be spinning.
The name of this episode is Bzz.
Probably Pokemon tragedies, actually.
No, I just wanted to say that. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what?
One more time, and then
if I don't get it, we're gonna cut the next episode, and I'll do it next time.
No, I want to try one more time. One time.
You want to try it?
One time.
You want to try it while you're going backwards?
One time.
While you're going backwards.
Beginner's luck.
I got it. Okay, I had a Uka. Yay.
Beginner's luck.
Beginner.
We'll see if I...
Dude, your beginner's luck went away a long time ago.
Who knows? Alright, beginner's luck. Let's do this.
Alright, one try for Poofy, and
I have to
we're gonna
remember
cut
the
to next
controls.
time.
All right. Oh wow, that camera was weird.
You're not gonna get this. Concentration. All right, Poofy, let's see if we can do this.
I'm guessing you need this. This is the whole reason we went backwards.
Yes, because I need to go. Because I need to get the boxes down this whole entire path. That was the thing over there. Keep going.
Ah! Okay, was I close?
Well, I think so, but oh well. Next time, guys. We'll get through this level. We're gonna get through this level, guys. All right, see you later, guys.
All right, guys. Don't leave yet.
Don't leave yet.
I have a special PSA.
Do you?
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below about your like shiny Pokemon moment. Like,
yeah, ever found a shiny Pokemon you couldn't catch it? Let us know.
Or like, what's the best one that you've got? And no cheaters, no Game Shark cards or anything like that. Like, legitimately, what's the best shiny you've ever gotten? So
or any.
What?
Or any.
Yeah. I don't care if it's a Weedle. You keep that Weedle with you forever. All right, guys, love you.
All right, see you guys.
See you guys later.